Good morning, everybody. I'm happy to be here today to discuss a topic that worries me, but also gives me a little bit of hope. How can we boost operational efficiency while simultaneously advancing our commitments towards green shipping? In the past years, our conversations in the marine fuel industry were extremely simple and very straightforward. We have always been asked to deliver fuel to the vessel on time. Fuel had to be delivered on spec and at a correct but competitive market price. Today, we are navigating one of the most complex transformations our industry has ever seen. We are being asked to do something which sounds almost contradictory. We have to become more efficient while fundamentally changing our modus operandi. So at K2, we've built our reputation over several years of combined industry experience on one simple principle: reliability. Our clients trust us because when they need fuel in any port of our global network, we do deliver fuel. But I realized that reliability without responsibility is no longer enough. The maritime industry carries 90% of global trade. We are the backbone of the world economy, but we're also responsible for approximately 3% of global greenhouse gas emissions. That might sound small to you, but in fact, it's nearly 1 billion tons of CO2 each year. As suppliers, we don't just enable this industry, we have a responsibility to help transform it. Last year, one of our major clients had arranged their bunkers through a different supplier, but the vessel ended up delayed due to some poor supply coordination. The delay had cost them time, money, extra fuel, and also meant higher emissions. That experience reinforced the fact that inefficiency is costly, not just financially, but also environmentally as well. So here is what I have learned at K2. First, digital transformation is not an option anymore. We have invested heavily in training staff that allow our clients to get updates on fuel delivery schedules, quality certificates, and documentation instantly. What before used to take 40 hours of email exchanges now happens in minutes. This does not just save time, but it reduces vessels' waiting times, which mean less fuel burned at the anchor, fewer emissions, and lower cost. Second, supply chain optimization creates immediate impact. By analyzing suppliers' delivery routes and coordinating with clients, we've reduced suppliers' barge movements considerably while maintaining the same service level. Fewer trips mean lower operational costs and reduced emissions. Third, data is our new fuel. We now analyze consumption patterns, we analyze seasonal variations, and pre-port specific requirements to pre-position inventory strategically. This predictive approach means vessels spend less time waiting at anchor, and we reduce emergency deliveries, and this is both cuts the costs and is less carbon intensive. The International Maritime Organization has set clear targets. We're all referring to this. 30% reduction by 2030 and zero emissions by 2050. These are no longer suggestions. They're becoming imperatives. At K2, we have made concrete commitments. We are expanding our alternative fuel portfolio. Today, basically, we supply VLSFO, HSFO, and marine gas oil. Tomorrow, we are preparing for biofuels, LNG, methanol, and eventually ammonia and hydrogen. This is not easy. Each fuel requires coordination with the suppliers for different handling, different storage, and different delivery instructions. But we are investing now because waiting is no longer an option. So I won't tell you that this is easy. Alternative fuels are expensive, infrastructure is limited, and standards are still evolving. But let me share something that worries me, something we don't talk enough about it in public forums, the financialization of bunker trading. Bunker trading, which was built on relationships, operational expertise, and genuine service, has increasingly become nothing more than a financial institution business model. And let me explain what I have been seeing. Today, clients approach us with just one simple question. We want the best price basis 30 days credit. No reference is made to fuel quality, no consideration of supply reliability, no value placed on operational support, just the lowest number and maximum credit terms. The market has responded by becoming exactly what clients asked for, a financial game where everyone is chasing the same thing, the tightest margin with the longer payment terms. When bunker trading becomes purely about credit facilities and rock-bottom pricing, we're not traders anymore. We are becoming banks. We are financial institutions providing unsecured loans disguised in fuel supply contracts. These entities operate purely on paper. They offer 30 days credit. They offer ultra-competitive prices. They buy and sell contracts, they hedge their positions, and they play the spread between the different markets, all without ever touching the physical product. They've turned bunker trading into a commodity trading desk exercise combined with trade financing. When you get 30 days credit at the absolute best price, you're actually getting minimum service, you're getting a trader who has zero margin to absorb problem. You're getting somebody who, if God forbid something goes wrong, they will point you to contract clauses rather than finding solutions. Real bunker trading starts with understanding your client's operational needs. When a ship owner calls us, we don't just quote a price and credit term. We inquire about the vessel type, we inquire about the route, the emission compliance requirements, the various regulations at the destination port, whether they need truck delivery, ex-silo delivery, and so on. So by doing this, planning, this becomes operational trading, where expertise creates values, and not just financial engineering and credit extension. So what are the benefits about the real trade that the real trading can bring to the clients? So number one, we maintain relationships with our physical suppliers along our global network. We have trucks, we coordinate barges, we manage silo facilities. When you need fuel, we deliver fuel. Every cargo we supply comes with verified certificates of quality, and quality guarantee backed by our operational presence. We've been in situations where we had to reject cargo because it was off spec. Of course, it's a money-costing exercise, but by doing this, we are protecting our clients' engines. Financial traders manage price risks and credit risks. We manage operational risks because we are accountable for physical delivery. We operate in dozens of ports worldwide. We know local regulations and understand port procedures. We maintain relationships with authorities and refrain from just sitting in the office. Yeah, almost, yeah. We offer credit facilities at K2, but our credit is based on partnership, not just on financial calculations. When clients demand us the best price with the minimum credit term, we are actually actively pushing the industry towards financial trading and away from operational excellence. So we need to find a balance. Now, I'm not saying that financial risk management and competitive prices have no place in our industry. Price efficiency does matter. Credit facilities serve important purposes. We offer both ourselves. And at the end of the day, we are traders. Ships need real fuel. This fuel has to be delivered physically at the same time at the right place. So at K2, we've proven that doing good business and doing good for the planet aren't mutually exclusive. Because technology is advancing faster than I imagined, what seemed impossible 3 years ago is just now standard practice, because this industry has always risen to meet the greatest challenges. So, ladies and gentlemen, we now stand at a crossroad. The decision we make today about efficiency, about sustainability, about how we power global trade will probably echo for the future generations. So we are choosing, at K2, we are choosing to lead. We cannot follow. We are choosing to invest, not to wait. And we are choosing to transform and not just survive. So I invite each one of you to join us in this journey. Whether you're a ship owner, a port operator, a fuel producer, or a service provider, we all have a role to play. Only by joining hands and working together, we can build a maritime industry that is not just operationally excellent, but also environmentally responsible. So, because at the end of the day, efficiency without sustainability is just short-term thinking, and sustainability without efficiency is just good intentions without results. Thank you.